The Tigers and Mets, huge series. The Mets are in second place in the National League East. The Tigers in first in the AL Central. Charlie Morton, who saw the Mets before he became a Tiger, and he will face this Mets team that is 6th in home runs in Major League Baseball, but 5th also in stolen bases.
Set to go on Labor Day. Francisco Lindor leads off against 41-year-old Charlie Morton.
Outside of Lindor, ball 4, and Francisco is aboard. Now Juan Soto coming off of a big-time month for the Mets. Here he is.
And Lindor takes off early, and he steals the base without a throw. An enormous jump for Lindor as the Mets keep on catching teams napping. And he misses with a curveball for ball 4, so Morton's walked the first 2. And the Mets have a first inning opportunity with Alonso coming up.
Pete Alonso, who is anything but a ground ball machine. On the ground right at third. Ibanez to the bag and across the diamond for a double play. The rare ground ball from Pete Alonso.
Rally crushing for the Mets.
Here's another hot hitter, Brandon Nimmo. Pitch from Morton.
Chopper to first base. That is a fair ball and handled by Charlie Morton. Extracts himself from major trouble in the first inning.
Back in Detroit, Mets did not score in the top of the first, so it is Sean Manaea Day facing the Detroit Tigers. Jahmai Jones leading off.
Jones swings, lifts one deep in the air to left. Nimmo going back, and on the first pitch of the first inning, touch of all time, Jahmai Jones, and it's 1-0 Tigers.
Now Manaea, who has certainly had his issues this year, but usually never early in games, always midway to late for his starts, gives up a first inning bomb for Jones.
The Mets get the leadoff man on for the second straight inning. And now Jeff McNeil, who had a couple of hits yesterday. That's pulled into right field. That's going to be down for a base hit. Vientos pulls in at second, so McNeil's got the Mets' first hit. And for the second straight inning, the Mets put the first 2 men on.
Mullins lays down the sacrifice. He's thrown out at first, but he does the job. Vientos gets to third, and McNeil to second base. So now the Mets has to do what they did so well in August.
Now the infield in, and Torres hits one down the line. That's going to go in the corner and score 2 runs. Vientos is in, McNeil right behind him. Luis Torrens with a 2-run double, and the Mets go in front 2-1.
Now the Mets hit .366 with men in scoring position in August. That was the top of baseball. And I tell you what, if they keep hitting like this clutch, look out.
Sacrifice pays off handsomely.
Charlie's making it a lot harder on himself, too. You want to get the bottom of this order out, but now he's really got to make some pitches here and execute.
2 out and 2 on for Soto.
Wave and a miss. A curveball. All it took was to be further outside of the zone. That young man is rather happy.
Perfect time to pick up his first strikeout of the game. Not an easy second for Charlie, but he gets out of it with only 2 runs of damage.
That's ball 4. Torres takes a walk. He's seen a lot of pitches from Manaea so far. 12 in 2 trips to the plate.
Oh, man on for Wenzel Perez, who took a called strike 3 in the first.
Deep left field, going back, Nimmo looking up, and it's gone! Touch of all time, Wenzel Perez. That's number 12 on the year. Tigers flip the score back in their favor here in the 3rd inning. It is 3-2 Tigers.
That Manaea sweeper has been pretty filthy today. This one stays in the middle of the plate.
This crowd is electric right now.
Mets go station to station and have the bases loaded.
Neal led off the inning with a double. Mullins walked. Lorenz a pop fly single.
Back-to-back strikeouts for Charlie Morton. And there's 2 outs, and now it's up to Juan Soto. Mets were terrific with runners in scoring position in August. .336, trying to carry that over here in September.
So now Soto, that's on the bases loaded and nobody out. In the air, deep right field, back toward the wall. That ball is out of here! Juan Soto with a grand slam to put the Mets in front. His first home run this season with more than 1 runner on base. His 2nd career grand slam, Soto's 36th home run of the year, and it's 6-3 New York.
Well, you just said look for the fastball, find the mistake, and Juan Soto absolutely timed it up well.
It knocks Charlie Morton out of the box and gives the Mets a 3-run lead. So 1 out and 1 on. Now Zach McKinstry, who grounded into a fielder's choice his first time up.
There's a laser from Z-Mac, a right field corner tester. He's got 10 triples. Not for long. Zach McKinstry headlong for 3. It is 6-4. Here come the Tigers.
And on third, 2 outs, 6-4 Mets here in the 4th inning.
Here's Jahmai Jones. Jahmai Jones Jones, right field side, 6-5, just like that.
You're asking to get into a slugfest every game. I mean, the Mets have scored 6 runs today, and they're clinging to a 1-run lead in the fourth inning.
Torres rips it to left. Boy, he painted himself into a corner there, Minaya did, against the strike zone control of Gleyber Torres. And there are 2 on with 2 out.
The tendency for Minaya this year has been to shine in the first few innings and then struggle in the 4th and 5th. Here, he has not had an easy inning yet. So Minaya is out after 3 2/3 after being handed a 3-run lead on the Soto grand slam. He's given 2 of them back, and Gregory Soto will try and bail the Mets out in the 4th inning. Well, Gregory Soto is in, with the Mets clinging now to a 1-run lead, 2 on, 2 out. Wencel Perez, the batter, and Perez flies one into center field. Coming on is Mullins. So Soto throws 1 pitch and gets the 3rd out of the inning. 1 out and 1 on. Here's Andy Ibanez, who struck out both at bats against Sean Minaya.
This is a bloop for right field. Soto was playing back, and it's a paratrooper down. Throw to third, not in time.
Single to right, 1st and 3rd for Detroit with 1 out.
Torkelson, the tying run at 3rd. Ibanez at 1st. Ryan Stanek in to pitch.
Up high, off the catcher's glove to the backstop. Torkelson scores to tie the game. Ibanez goes to 2nd on the wild one. It looked like it just simply slipped out of Stanek's hands. And Torrens got leather on it, but had to extend his glove as high as possible up over the crouching umpire and under Dylan Digler's chin.
Lifted out to right. Soto reads this one better. And he makes the catch, and Ibanez will hold at 2nd, 2 out.
Stanek has come in, ball 4 here.
Now he's going to have to face Kerry Carpenter.
Rocketed toward right center field. Soto over. He makes the catch. And Ryan Stanek and the Mets, a sigh of relief. It could have been a lot worse. Drew Summers will start the 6th. It's Torrens, Beatty, Lindor.
In the dirt, and that one hit Lindor on the foot. And the Mets have 2 men on. 2nd Met to get hit today, the 79th of the year.
Here's Soto, who's been on one himself. 2 on, 1 out. First pitch.
And the breaking ball pulled over the bag. That's a fair ball going down the line, and the Mets will retake the lead. Torrens is in. Lindor being waved around by Mike Sarbaugh. He will score. Soto to 3rd with a 2-run triple. A 6 RBI day for Juan Soto, and the Mets are back in front 8-6.
Soto with his first triple of the season, and here comes A.J. Hinch.
Elton, another rookie, made 3 starts for the Tigers. Now they're using him out of the pen. Nimmo swings, grounds one toward the hole. It's off the glove of Ibanez, bounces past McKinstry. That brings Soto in with the 3rd run of the inning, and it's 9-6 New York. Now Wencel Perez turns around about left-handed.
And it's looped into shallow left field. Here comes Mullins, dives, and he made the catch. What a play by Cedric Mullins, who fires in towards 2nd, chasing back Jahmai Jones. That ball hung up forever, but it sliced away from Mullins, who tracked it and lunged at the right time and just slid the glove above the grass, catching that ball for the 2nd out.
Infield is in, 2nd and 3rd, 1 out for Beatty. Brett swings and grounds one. Great stop by Torres. A run will score. He gets the out at 1st, but that saved a run. Torres, after making the error to start the inning, makes a brilliant play to stop Beatty's ground ball. Acuna comes home to score to make it 10-6. Ryan Helsley on to pitch the bottom of the 7th. Riley Green leads off for the Tigers.
First one, grounded hard and fair down the right field line. Riley Green is on his way to 2nd base. Don't go anywhere just yet.
We've seen way too much of that with Ryan Helsley. Well, Helsley in his last appearance against Miami gave up a leadoff double, then got the next 3 hitters out.
Zach McKinstry, sure. Been on base 3 times today, had a big RBI triple and a run scored. Riley Green off 2nd.
To right field and down. That's a base hit for McKinstry. There is run number 7. Z-Mac has his 2nd hit.
Now the Tigers got him right where they want him.
Helsley and everybody connected with the Mets has acknowledged that he has been tipping his pitches. The Tigers are swinging the bats like they know what's coming. Helsley is coming out of this game.
Wencel Perez with the infield back. Perez on the ground to 3rd. Jones is coming in. The Tigers do have the 8th run. There are 2 out.
And now Diaz will try and make it stand up. He got 1 out in the 8th. And now will face a tough trio in the 9th with Green, Keith, and Dingler.
Riley powers this down the right field side and just foul.
Juan Soto, who raced over there, is pointing the ball foul.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Diaz comes up in the zone with the fastball and gets Riley Green for the first down in the bottom of the ninth. And he hits one in the air to right center. Long run over from Mullins. And he gets there to make the catch. 2 men down.
It's up to Dylan Dingler.
He struck him out and the ball game is over. Edwin Diaz faces 4, retires 4, and puts a little settling down into the Mets pitching staff as the Mets get a huge day for Juan Soto with a grand slam and a 2-run triple.